guys, welcome back to the channel, and for today I wanted to share some gameplay with you guys using my Baron Mordo. So we're going to be taking him into Shadowland and we're going to be soloing the She-Hulk physical reflect relay, something that I have never actually done with Baron Mordo before, but I've been playing around with him a little bit today and I wanted to share that with you guys because he's a fantastic character, one of my personal picks for top 10 blast characters in the game. He barely makes the list because there's so many powerful blast characters, but he's definitely deserving of a spot on the majority of players' top 10 list. Now let me go ahead and show you guys the details for Baron Mordo and then we can jump into battle. Now as you guys can see right here, I have attack speed, ignore defense, and reduce cooldown duration all maxed out, so 130 and 50% for both of those. Reduce cooldown duration is skill cooldown for those of you guys who don't know that. And we have crit rate right here at 60% and 157 for critical damage. Should get some more critical damage because 150 is pretty low. Standard is about 180, but ideally you want 200 obviously, especially since I have his gears maxed out, and I could easily just slot some ores on him, but I don't really need to put ores on him because I don't really use him for endgame content like that, and that's generally where I start putting ores on characters. If I use them for stuff like World Boss Ultimate or Alliance Battle, so extreme mode, and that's when I'll generally tend to put ores on characters, or if I really like them. Don't get me wrong, I like him, but I don't like him that much where I'm going to invest a bunch of gold into ores because that is a gold sink. Anyways, as for his skills, they're all at 6, and the most enjoyable skill for me to use with Mordo, to be honest, is the 5 skill. Does a bunch of damage, it's an iframe, but you can kind of just use the 5, the 3, the 2 for the stun, and the 4 when it's safe, and you should be fine when you play him. Granted, I do have max skill cooldown, so just doing these skills right here make it so that it's very easy and very fluid to play him. So you might have to play around with him a little bit. You do kind of need a little bit of skill with Mordo, otherwise you'll find that he dies if you don't prioritize the iframe and the guards. But if you do that and you have decent skill cooldown, you should be fine with him because he's a great character. Great damage on him. I can attest to that personally. As you guys can see right here, Power Fang Hulk, this is where I'm getting a bit of my attack speed. My Mordo, I use him mainly in Conquest outside of Shadowland, so that's why I have invincibility here. You could go for a damage proc, but keep in mind that his 4-star passive also gives him a damage proc, so you might not necessarily need that. But it's good to have one, especially since this one right here is reliant on the fact that he's dodging to get it to activate. Okay, so you could put a double damage proc here and it may actually help scale up your damage significantly. So with that said, let's jump into Shadowland real quick, and I believe we're on floor 16. Yeah, so just after the entry mode, and I want this card right here, so that's why I decided to play around with She-Hulk today. So let's go ahead and jump right in with Mordo. Where is this guy? There we go. Let's do it, boys. Alright, see if we can beat them in 1 minute. That's all you're getting, both of you guys. Damn it, I wanted the stun to hit them both. Jessica, behave yourself, stop being an unruly child. Okay, now I have to deal with She-Hulk being annoying and chasing me. You don't ideally have to run, it's just I like having these two together. That way I can maximize my damage. Because if you guys can't tell, Mordo's attacks, they have a really big radius. So if you can catch both enemies in his little, what do you call it, ritual, then it's the sheer DPS that makes it so that he has a ton of freaking damage. Okay, we got She-Hulk done. Oh, woo, 1 minute flat. 1 minute flat. We made it, boys. We made it. 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 But that's all I have to share for this one, guys. Like always, thanks for watching. Hope this was somewhat helpful, and I will see you guys in the next one.